With only 30 houses sold in this neighborhood just last year, this is arguably the most sought after neighborhood here in Bellingham. Hey everyone, welcome to the Living in Bellingham YouTube channel. My name is Aldo, local realtor here in Bellingham, and we are on South Hill. Now, as you can tell, we are walking up a hill, hence the name of the neighborhood, South Hill neighborhood. Now, this does butt up against Western Washington University. We also have Fairhaven to the south and downtown to the north. A lot of this neighborhood here has been around since the 1900s, as far back from World War II, if you want to go up a little bit higher onto South Hill. But this right here could arguably be the most sought after neighborhood here in Bellingham. There's not very many houses that sell here. Most houses here are single family homes. You do get some condos here more closer to the water, but you will find a lot of more houses here. A lot of them were built in like 1900s. Now you do see some that are a lot more modern, but if you guys are walking through or driving through South Hill, you're gonna see a lot of them are really, really cool. A lot of them could be a little bit craftsmancy. You have a little bit of Victorian feel to them. And yes, some of them that are brand new will have that contemporary modern feel to them as well. All right, had to move up to more of a flat land here, but more about the homes here on South Hill. So a lot of them really, really well upkept in this area. People take pride and joy of owning a home here in South Hill. As we're walking, you're gonna tell a lot of the streets, it's a lot of great sidewalks, and you're not gonna see very many of the garages on the front side. A lot of garages and the way you enter some of the homes are gonna be on the alleyway. So they're gonna be in between the streets, which is really, really cool. Now, obviously you don't have that here in the newer construction homes. A lot of the garages are gonna be out front. But the average home here on South Hill, if you include the condos, is right around $950,000. If you were to take the condos out of the equation, the average house sold here actually in 2023 was right at $1 million, which, like I said, one of the more expensive neighborhoods and sought after neighborhoods here in Bellingham. Now, if you do want to buy a condo here in South Hill, that's possible. The average price for the condo, it can vary. You're probably going to be anywhere between $400,000 all the way up to probably $2 million. So if you want a condo, that's most likely where you're going to be at. Can you tell me what you love about South Hill and how long you've been here for?
Well, we've been here for almost 20 years, and first thing when we moved here, we loved how friendly everyone was. We absolutely love the community. We love the hills and the exercise that we get as senior citizens.
Yes, the hills aren't no joke, so that's
and
good.
we love the trees. We love the views.
Varied architecture, the eclectic neighborhood, But mostly it's the people. It's just a really friendly neighborhood. Yeah. And a lot of people walk. A lot of people have dogs. And we've always had a dog. We don't have one with us right now.
We're getting one.
We're between dogs.
You're on your way right now walking to get it, right?
We just came back from picking out a puppy.
Wow.
With our friends who live down the street here.
Okay.
Yes,
and they're getting the puppy's brother.
Yeah. How do you see generations on South Hill? Is it mainly more people who are younger, older? What do you see now?
I think there's a pretty good mix.
Absolutely.
I see lots of families with kids. There's a great school. Everybody wants to go to Lowell.
And over the years, we've seen some of our friends leave, but we've seen new people come in of all ages. And we love seeing all the kids coming to school.
Awesome.
And we love our neighborhood kids, watching them grow up.
That's great. So do you see yourselves after 20 years leaving anytime soon?
No.
No, we want to stay as long as we can.
Perfect.
And our children love coming to visit. They love being here.
Yeah. It's so nice. I mean, I grew up here in Bellingham, so South Hill is always like, oh, South Hill, like we want to go. Everybody wants to be here, and it's so nice. And there's not a lot of turnover of real estate.
No.
So it's like, if you can get in here, get in here.
And another real plus, we love the location of being close to two major cities, but we love being close to Fairhaven.
Yes.
We love being able to walk down. Yeah. We don't worry about parking down there. We walk.
Yeah, that's nice.
We do our grocery shopping.
Yeah. And ski to sea is nice, not to find parking when you're up here.
True.
Right.
Yeah. All right, now we're on the west side, or I guess the lowest part of South Hill, which is the Boulevard Park. So Boulevard Park, I've been coming here since I was a kid. Boulevard Park is very popular, especially in the summertime. Obviously, everything is popular in the summertime here, but people come here and they are just out here having a picnic, or they're out here throwing the frisbee, the football, doing some barbecues, which is really cool. In the summertime, if you're here around 4th of July, the fireworks are right over the bay, which is spectacular. So there's a big event every single year, which is really nice. So if you do come here, that's definitely one thing you don't want to miss. Now, Boulevard Park, the nice thing about it, obviously it's very, very family and kid friendly. There is a little bit of a park area here as well. If you can't hear, the train actually does go right by here, which is really cool. I think to me, the train is really special because I've been here in the train since I was a kid, which is really, really nice. But also here in the summer times, there is a stage. Bands come here and they'll play. People will just kind of lay out and sit down and listen to the music, which is really fun depending on what type of music there is. Now, we also do have Woods Coffee right at the very edge of Boulevard Park, which is cool because a lot of people love coming here, especially on the water and working, or just hanging out, having a cup of coffee or whatnot. So it is probably the best Woods Coffee location here in Bellingham. And then of course, the boardwalk goes all the way into Fairhaven. If you've seen any of my last videos, you will see that the boardwalk is rather newer. This whole area had a renewed construction here maybe 15, 20 years ago. The boardwalk is always nice. Go right into Fairhaven. A lot of people will run this whole area or walk it or just bring their kids, ride their bikes, and so on and so forth. So South Hill doesn't have a lot of restaurants or a lot of businesses in the neighborhood itself. There's very few. So South Hill is truly just residential. Most of the houses are gonna be residential with some condos. But like I said earlier, we do have Woods Coffee, which is great. But we also have at the very end and south end of South Hill, which connects right next to Fairhaven, is the Chrysalis Spa. Chrysalis is a beautiful hotel. The spa is really, really nice, but it also has Keenan's at the Pier, which if you have seen some of my last videos, Keenan's at the Pier is one of my favorite restaurants. So if you guys are down there, please check it out because the Chrysalis is super nice. It's right on the boardwalk, right in front of the train, beautiful views, and Keenan's at the Pier is a really great restaurant with a lot of different food. So for all the families and all the parents out there, behind me is Lowell Elementary School, which in Bellingham, it is rated the #1 elementary school here in Bellingham. Now in the state, it's like top 250 or so, which is really, really good. Now for kids in this area, obviously you're gonna go to Lowell Elementary School. You will then go to Fairhaven Middle School and then to Seaholm High School. And Seaholm High School was just rebuilt 3 or 4 years ago. It was $102 million. That's what it costs to build. So you do have some 3 really, really good schools that your kids will go to. So the building regulations, everybody who ends up building here, or if there is a house that is being torn down and they're gonna build something on here, the height limits are really crucial. So you will never be able to build higher than somebody that's above you, which I think is a bonus because everybody wants to have that view. Nobody wants to build this gigantic 3-story house and then have somebody behind them not have the view and complain, and it can just create chaos.